What up, YouTube? It's Kari, and I'm back with another video. Let's get straight into this. I basically had to learn how to validate myself. You know, I'm probably the most self-validating person to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, in life, you just gotta learn how to validate yourself so you don't seek outside validation. This works with, like, when you know how to validate yourself, you don't have a problem. Like, how do I put this? Like, you don't have a problem seeking validation from other people. You don't have a problem seeking validation from, like, your family. You don't really have a problem seeking validation from your friends. You shouldn't have a problem seeking validations from, like, whoever you date and who you're in a relationship with, because you validate yourself. How I validate myself is, like, I just tell myself that I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Not only do I tell myself that, I move like I'm him too. Like, I'm not perfect at all, and I do like make mistakes or whatever, but I move like I'm him. Like, whatever I say I'm gonna do, most of the time I do it. You know what I'm saying? I put in work into myself. You know what I'm saying? I show up for myself every day. That's pretty much how I validate myself. You know what I'm saying? I show up for myself. I try to eat healthy as I can. Now, I'm not perfect at all. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that is difficult. Validating yourself can be difficult, like showing up for yourself, because that's a form of self-validation. Not only just talking to yourself, telling yourself, you know, you him or you her, or you really that. You know what I'm saying? Not only telling yourself that and speaking affirmations to yourself, but actually living them affirmations. Actually, when you feel like you are self-worth and you have, like, self-love, you're gonna live by that. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna do what you want to do, get your goals accomplished, put in that work to make yourself, like, if I say, all right, hey, I'm attractive, I'm gonna make myself physically attractive, I'm gonna make myself mentally attractive, I'm gonna make myself financially attractive, I'm gonna be attractive in all areas. You know what I'm saying? That's how I validate myself. It's just by showing up for myself. I know the work that I put into myself mentally. I know the work that I put into myself emotionally. I know the work that I put in physically, working out every day, waking up, going walking in this hot ass heat. You know what I'm saying? I may not have a whole gym membership or able to go to the gym right now, but I do push-ups. Like, I just show up for myself. Like, validating yourself is better than, like, seeking validation from other people. You know what I'm saying? Because even when they do validate you, it's like, it's through their eyes and through their lenses. You know, self-validation is the best, because when you self-validate, you like a rock. You can't really be moved because you validate yourself. You don't seek validation from nobody. You can sit with yourself. You can sit with your decisions. You can sit with who you are. You don't need nobody to pat you on the back and say, oh, you did a good job. Like, nigga, I know I do a good job at being me, because I show up for myself. You know, I got goals and I'm working towards them. You know what I'm saying? So validating myself is kind of easy, because all I do is just show up and show out. Like, I show up for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need somebody to come pat me on the back and say, hey, yeah, you did that, you did a good job. No, I show up for myself every day. And it took me a while to get here. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that I never really been the type to, like, seek nobody validation. I don't even like attention, for real. Like, I don't like attention. Like, I like it, but, like, not like that. Not like talking about. So I can say that I never really, like, seeked validation. But, like, I did try to keep up with the crowd, keep up with having friends, keep up with going out, you know what I'm saying? Keep up with what everybody else got going on, instead of, like, focusing on my goals. It was kind of like I was working towards seeking validation. Like, I was trying to do both. Like, I was trying to, you know, have this big old social life and also, like, accomplish my dreams and shit like that. And then eventually people was gonna validate me, you know what I'm saying? But, like, now it's just to a point to where I validate myself just by showing up for me. You know, I show up. I'm more consistent on YouTube. I'm more consistent with my shot. I'm more consistent with working out. I'm more consistent with drinking water. I study like a motherfucker to get. I got all type of certificates and stuff, but right now I'm working real hard on something else. So that's another way that I validate myself. If y'all get where I'm going, I don't know if it sounds like I'm rambling or not, but like basically what I'm saying is you should validate yourself by doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Getting your goals accomplished, getting the things that you want out of life. To me, that's self-validation. Like, then you won't need nobody to say, hey, yeah, you did a good job. Like, for example, like I got an OSHA 10 or whatever. I just took the little class. It's just a simple little 6-hour class, whatever. And I got a security thing, and I got a certificate thing. But I didn't come out and announce that and be like, oh yeah, you got a pat on the back. Like, yeah, you did a good job. I know I did a good job. You see what I'm saying? Because I showed up for myself. I did what I said I was gonna do. So I got all the validation in the world that I need. You feel me? Like, I don't need nobody to validate me, because I did me. I did what I was wanted to do. So I don't need self-validation. Life is a lot easier when you're not like seeking people's approval, people's validation. A lot of people do this though. A lot of people do seek validation. And it don't even have to be from like strangers. It can be what I see a lot of people seek validation from their parents. They want their parents to be proud of them and give them a pat on the back and all of that, which is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, trying to make your parents proud or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they gonna leave this world before you do. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to live with the decisions that you made yesterday, the decisions that you made 5 years ago, the decisions that you made 10 years ago. You're gonna have to live with the decisions that you make today. What I decide to do today, I'm gonna have to live with it tomorrow, in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. That's the type of shit you have to think about. You know what I'm saying? So while a lot of people, they seek this validation from their parents and this approval from their parents, not realizing that you got one life to live. So if you don't do and accomplish the goals that you have for yourself, you're gonna look back and you gonna regret it. But you got validation from your parents. But like, is that really fulfilling though? Is that really what you wanted to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, did that fulfill you? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I live a fulfilling life and a very validating life, and I self-validate because I do what I want to do. I wear my hair how I want to wear my hair. I dress how I want to dress. I go where I want to go. I do the things that I want to do in life. I try all different type of things. A lot of people say that, like, they may look at me like a lost person, like I'm lost because I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I have my fingers and my hands in all different type of stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? From YouTube to trades to I'm thinking about even becoming a barber. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be cutting my own hair, and low-key want to go to barber school. My head is in so many different directions. It's a good thing, but a lot of people would think that I'm lost, like I don't know what to do next. When really I do. You know what I'm saying? But it's very self-validating. Like, I don't seek validation from other people because I do what I want to do. I don't do what nobody else want me to do. I accomplish my goals. I get shit done on gang, free G9. But I get shit done. I get shit done. I do what I want to do. So I validate myself. A lot of people are miserable with themselves and seeking validation because they just don't do what they want to do. They don't get the goals that they want to get accomplished. They don't accomplish them. And I say the reason that they may not be able to accomplish their goals because it's not easy. Okay, a lot of things in life, like, it's not easy to do. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Getting the things that you want is not always going to be easy, and it's not always going to be comfortable. I swear it's not. You're going to be in some uncomfortable positions. You know what I'm saying? the fact that I had to stop smoking weed was very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it still is. It still is. So I had to learn how to fulfill that ritual in another way or manner. But that was one of the most uncomfortable things it is. Working out every day is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. My muscles and stuff be sore. It is uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things about getting to where you want to be, even getting your body to where you want it to be, having to manage and keep an eye on the things that you eat, or you can't eat this, or you have to think about what you're gonna eat. Don't eat too many snacks, don't eat too much sugar, you know, don't eat too much fried food, don't eat too much fast food. You have to real life, that takes thinking, and it can be uncomfortable and hard. And so a lot of other people, they're not going to do it though. They're not, it's not worth it to them. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, it's not worth it to them to accomplish their goals, to get what they want out of life. So they're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially because it's hard and it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. A lot of people want to, like I was saying earlier, like they have their cake and eat it too. Like they want the big social group. They want to be able to go out, have fun, party, drink, indulge in bad habits, and have all these different stuff going on, all these relationships, and, you know, dealing with multiple different people at one time, and smoking, drinking, partying, wanting to be able to do that and get their goals accomplished. You're gonna have to pick one. You're gonna have to pick one, because you're not gonna be able to do both. No doubt. Not saying that you can't have a social life and you can't get your goals accomplished. You can, but you have to be more towards pushing towards your goals than you are towards being outside and seeking validation and seeking comfort. That's another thing too. I should make a whole nother video about that. Not only is that seeking validation, but a lot of people, they seeking comfort. They just want to be comfortable. All of this is not going to be comfortable. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I'm trying not to ramble. I'm trying to make as much sense as I can, but basically, like I said a few minutes ago, when it comes to validating yourself is really just about doing what you want to do and doing what you say you're going to do, accomplishing your goals. You don't need outside validation, because you validate yourself. You get shit done. You do what you want to do. You're doing what you want to do with your life. So I don't need validation. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to tell me nothing or congratulate me. Like, that's cool, I appreciate it, but I'm not seeking it. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? If they just give it to me, people just validate me, then that's cool. But I validate myself every day, because I show up and I show out for me every single day. I get shit done, and I'm working towards a goal, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not even gonna stop when I get there. I got something else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just keep going. Nigga, horses don't stop, they keep going. You can lose your life, but it's gonna keep going. Why not risk life when it's gonna keep going? When you die, somebody else is born. No doubt. That's Young Thug. But I'm just saying though, like, validate yourself, bro. Show up for yourself. That's what I do. That's how I get my validation. I show up and I show out for me. I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here.